Tits and giggles. Tits and giggles. Welcome to Tits and Giggles. I'm Keisha.
I'm Kaya.
And we have Simone, the producer, in the back. And together we are Tits and Giggles Unedited.
Warning, please be advised that this podcast is for entertainment purposes only and should not be considered as fact or advice. Please be advised that at some point you may need to adjust your volume due to screaming and loud laughter.
Alright, first question of the day. You're engaged and cheating.
What?
The person you're cheating with purchased you a car. Do you keep it or not? So, you're engaged and you got a little ting on the side.
Apparently you got a sugar daddy. Shit.
They bought you a car. Do you keep it?
Absolutely. It's mine now. Is the car in my name? That's really,
questions.
is the car in my name?
Okay.
Can you possibly take this back?
What?
Can you take the car back?
Oh, if it's in your name?
Right. No, if it's in my name, you can't take it back. It's mine.
Oh.
You just bought it.
Okay.
That's what I said, is the car in my name. If it's in my name, no, you're not getting it back.
So what do you tell your significant other? Did you
Well,
just
that's
go car shopping?
You're going too fast. That's the next thing.
My bad.
How do you explain, since Kyrie brought up, how do you explain that to your fiance?
Exactly what she said.
What?
I just went out on impulse shopping and bought a car.
Yay!
And if they know me, they know obviously I like to shop. So it just would have been
I think a Michael Kors
look what
bag
she did.
and a car is a little different.
It's not, because
Oh, okay.
I could say, and it is nothing different from some people going out for groceries and then coming home with a dog. That ain't no different. I mean, we don't do that, but you know what I'm saying. That's no different than that.
Okay.
Coming home with an animal, you're supposed to go get bread. Now we got another mouth to feed.
All right, Kaya, are you keeping a car or no?
I don't know. So many factors play into this. My person that I'm cheating with, what type of person are they? For one, because I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear, I got you this car or da-da-da-da-da, because those are the type of people that I deal with.
The car.
This is it depends. There's a lot to this. So, I'm probably going to have a hard pass on that, because people like to throw things in your face.
Okay.
Especially when you're not doing what they want you to do.
Alright. I don't know how I would explain it, so I don't know that I would keep it. Like, I feel like I would want to. I mean, it's mine. But unless I'm gonna be like, my mom bought it for me.
Nothing is
It's
free.
fine.
Nothing is free. Everything comes with strings.
I mean, I've already paid for it. I'm doing what you mean. I earned this on the side.
I earned it.
Like, it's
crazy.
bought and paid.
Yeah, I get
You
what
earned
you're
it
saying.
already. Remember that thing you did?
But they're gonna want. You think they wanted something before?
before?
They're gonna want a lot more.
I put my time in. That's why I got it. That's how I know.
I'm cracking up.
Yeah, she adamant about it too.
Like,
Like she really put in some work here.
Something you want to tell us?
I'm good at what I do. That's what I'm saying.
Yuck. That's what I'm saying.
Oh gosh. All right. Second question. Keeping with that,
Bean.
first question in mind. What's worse? Keeping a car from someone you were cheating with, or losing $2 million in the stock market and not telling your soon-to-be spouse?
For me, that's an easy one. Losing that $2 million in the stock market. Because good lord.
That's a lot of money.
That is. But it can go real quick, trust me.
Yeah.
That would, yeah.
Ooh,
That would hurt.
That's not a hard one at all. Losing that money is crazy.
I mean, but losing it, why? Because you lost $2 million, or because you don't want to tell your spouse you lost $2 million?
That's our whole
Both.
retirement, yo.
Both.
You will be
How you gonna
mad
tell
at
somebody, listen, I lost $2 million? It's like, what? How do you say that? What do you do? Did you take them to dinner? Well, how you gonna pay for the dinner? You don't got no money. So, what do? You just sit them down while y'all in bed, just, hey. We lost $2 million today. What?
I would hope that
How you sleep at night?
if you got $2 million to put in the stock market, you got a little bit of money.
That was everything. You watch Sisters. Remember what Zach did and put his first check in there?
That's not a good example.
It is. And it hit. However, you're right. It's not. Because he ended up.
Yeah, the decision making is
But-
off.
But what if it just, that was it? That was it. And all you living is just paycheck to paycheck. You watching that grow. And now you don't have it
an
anymore.
investor. If you let all your money go, you're a really bad investor. You're supposed to do percentages.
No, it would have been or like an overtime thing, not $2 million straight at the gate. Like somebody came to you, it was like put $250 in the thing, or you make money. All right, put $500,000 in there now, and then $2 million
It's gone.
is gone.
Mm.
Well, so both of y'all sticking with the stock.
Gotta call corporate.
You gotta call it corporate.
Gotta call corporate.
Yeah, that's a hard one, man. Forget that card. $2 million. That's fighting.
So you driving around in T's car,
Yep.
whipping it. All right. Third question. You meet someone from a different city. Y'all start dating. You own your own business. Now the person that you met, that you just started dating, they now want you to close your business, move it to the city that they live in, and then y'all move in together. What's your next move?
First of all, you sound broke. Okay? Because why? Why I gotta do that?
Because
Maybe you want to be close to you.
No.
Okay, so this kind of like my interpretation of a real thing that happened. So my assumption is that the person is controlling, and they don't really see like they're not taking into consideration the hard work you put into to open up your own business.
Inconsiderate.
Right. So now they like, oh, just like you could just pack up and move to where they live.
Restart it.
Yeah, like it's no big deal.
It'd be different if you was like, okay, we're gonna keep, not we, you. How about you keep this one and maybe expand over here, and then not move completely over there. Let's meet in the middle of both companies. That's different.
Right.
I would consider that, but closing the first one down and move for what? That don't even make sense. You losing money.
All right. How you feel?
That's a negative. I'm over here branding myself over here, getting my stuff going. We can fly to visit each other. We can spend long weekends here or there. But you keep your space, do your thing. I keep my space, do my thing.
You don't want to open another business over there?
Well, having a business is stressful by itself. And then open up another one near somebody that we probably won't even make it 3 more months.
Well,
have a timeline on it.
Yeah, because I would be like, well, what if y'all building towards something? Like, that don't matter. Like,
if that is the mindset of the person that you're with to close your business and move whatever, then they don't have a business mindset. They're definitely not looking to gain the same things as you, because you wouldn't want someone that has a successful business over here to close their business and come move in with you. That don't even sound like a business mindset at all.
Math is not math.
There we go. Math is not math.
Not math.
Because I can see you now wanting to knock everything I'm trying to accomplish. Well, no, you should just do this and come over here, or you should do that. But the whole, that's we not seeing eye to eye.
Yeah, I think I would try like what Simone said. Try keep my business, because like you said, people they switch up. So
and then you end up like, remember on Why Did I Get Married, when they was going through that divorce table, And she was like, yeah, the extra. Da-da-da.
Why was that on last night?
That's not for all. Why not?
Yeah.
She said, what page did you write, Gavin? I know that's right.
But the funny thing is, if they were splitting everything down the middle, so you seen Why Not Get Married Too? Right.
2?
Yeah.
Nah.
All right, so Janet and her husband was getting a divorce. They said they was going to be amicable. They was splitting everything down the middle except for what she did with the book, because she wrote a book.
Mm-hmm.
But under the guidelines of we split everything, like, that's supposed to be the rule, right? While we're married, I'm saying I'm judging this on what was presented in front of me. So if we going down, no, because we can talk about that. Truthfully, I don't understand it. But if we going on the guidelines of everything we got while we were married, we split. What's the difference when it comes to her book?
Because, like she said, what page was written by him?
But it's something that she obtained while they were married.
Exactly.
But that don't, no. Because
why are we splitting the houses? Why are we splitting bank accounts?
Because
they were splitting everything.
They got that together. Those are what they got together. You don't know how long she's been writing that book. You know how long it takes to write a book?
Under the guidelines, it don't even matter. If it's published while you were married, that's full play.
But his name is nowhere on them books. He didn't write no page.
People want stuff for less. People be like, I gave you that idea. Matter of fact, he said that. I gave you the idea of something.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay. But then she said she didn't use it?
No, and then he said, no, you did use blank. I don't remember what it was. And he stayed up long nights.
Please. Please. You stayed up because you want to tell. You didn't have deadlines to meet, okay? What email did you use to turn these pages in? Nothing.
If that's the guideline, that's the guideline.
Right.
Unfortunately, so she should have said we'll split everything amicable except for my book. You know, you need to put that out and open the proceed for my book.
Well, she said that's not up for whatever.
No, that's too late.
It's
that
not.
That should have been prenup.
Yeah.
Wait, you can prenup certain things?
Yeah. That's for the whole purpose.
I thought it was just everything. Like once you sign it, everything is.
You put whatever stipulations you want in there. Like you be like, we get married you last for 5 years. I'll give you $1,000 for each year. That's a bad deal, but you get what I'm saying.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Or you leave it what you came with.
But what I was necessarily saying,
I thought it was just about like I thought prenups were money. Like you had
put whatever you want into it. You guys agree upon this is what it is. If we separate, whatever that is.
Look at that! You learned something. Y'all hear that? You learned something new.
But you
can also do it on the back end too with a divorce agreement, so you can agree upon what you're gonna do on the back end if you didn't do it.
Got to be more careful.
Oh my God! All right, so what was your point?
So when she came to the thing and saying we're gonna split everything down the middle, she should have said we're gonna split everything down the middle, but this.
Right.
And he could agree or not agree upon it.
Well, she kind of tried to do that, but he was.
He wasn't having it. That's great.
He wasn't going for it.
No, I don't go for it either.
But the whole splitting, anyway, like that don't sit right with me because I'm not trying to live off somebody, and it's like even though we may have been together, it feels like that's yours, and that just could be my mindset. You know what I mean? Like we share. But I'm not going to deliberately take something from you. Now, if you have an agreement that says, I don't want my wife to work and ever in life, and then based on that, she don't work, it feels like you owe her something. Now, I don't know how long that's supposed to be, but, you know, she should get something.
But could you see yourself doing that? Someone be like, I don't want you to work no more, and they just give you everything?
No, because listen, from long back, I told you that no man would ever look at me and be like, where's your house at?
That's it.
So
this is
no.
This is mine.
No, you like if I'm like earlier, if I move based on my feeling, I might still have my place. Like, I'm not gonna be, or I'm at least gonna have the money.
Like Zatima, she had her apartment.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be out there high and dry. That's just not gonna happen. That's just not smart. So, how you feel about the splitting?
I agree to what you're saying. I think everything is individual. So I think if you both go in making your own money, having your own things going on, I don't think whatever I did with myself and my time and my money, I should have to split with you, nor what you did with yourself, your time and your money, you have to split with me. I think we're two separate entities, and I think you leave with what you came with. Now, if we accomplished some things together, then I think we split it down the middle. Say we bought a couple of houses together, we sell them and split it in half. But my stuff is my stuff, your stuff is your stuff. But I do believe that if there are certain situations where one person is like, I want you to stay home, be it the wife or the husband or whoever, I think that person should be rewarded because they did what you asked. They made your house a home while you went out and chased your dreams. So they helped you by doing their end at the house and whatever else needed to be done. Because I'm sure they're not just at the house, they're making calls for you, they're doing this, they're doing that. So they should be compensated for that.
But even if they was just at the house, them being there is making your life easier.
It 100% is.
And I think that's a big thing that people don't take into consideration. Like from Waiting to Exhale, he did not take that into consideration at all. So what about you, Simone? How you think you should split, or
no?
You leave with what you came with?
Not splitting. You leave with what you came with, because you ain't taking none of my stuff. Because then we're gonna have a different fight.
This girl. All right. Fourth question: when you expire, do you want to be buried with your spouse or with your family?
All right, why you got your mouth open?
What you say?
When you are okay, this comes from somebody that was married and their spouse passed away, and their family like buried them in their family plot instead of them having a separate one, and then when the wife passed, she would be with him.
Right.
The wife doesn't come into the family plot next to him?
That's their family.
Interesting.
So, for me, I think it depends on what kind of family you have. Like for them, it was just them, and then they had like their own separate kids that was like older in age, and then she still has daggone near her whole life to go. But like if she had bought the plot, then I would definitely feel some type of way about that, because it's like, was he ever mine? Like I know we have a place where our family is buried. So if I was married, like that would probably be like a sticky situation. But I guess if you have something in writing, then
it's not. Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna do? You gonna fight over the remains? Like, what happens? So, what you think, Kai? If you married, and then, like, first of all, do you want to be buried with your family, or you thinking, me and my family, I got my own family now?
Well, this is all theoretical for me because I want to be cremated. So in my rational mind, I think that if I'm going to the family plot, there's gonna be my spot, then there's gonna be the spot for my partner. If they're not going to their family plot, so or maybe they want me at their family plot, so it gets kind of sticky. So,
right.
So in my mind, I would go to my family and then have my significant other next to me if that was the deal. But like I said, all this is theoretical for me.
So what if you was married and your partner's family was like, yeah, no, I want her over here.
All right, go for it. Because I'm not much of a fighter, like over unnecessary stuff. If y'all want her and y'all family plot, let's go. You go over there. I come over there and say cry my tears, do whatever my little ritual is, and when it's my time, I go over here with my family. But we all dancing together later anyway, so it's all good.
So what do you think, Simone? You married and your partner.
I want to be buried wherever my will says. Who knows? Maybe I want to be cremated. I'm undecided.
Not undecided.
Undecided. Who knows? I don't know.
Alright, so what if your husband's family comes in and they're like, we want him over here with us because
that's our.
You got your whole life ahead of you. You probably gonna get a new husband. You let me go.
I'm not gonna be
it's not worth it, right?
Please. I'm not gonna be arguing over that. That's where they want them. That's where they want to come. Like I'll come visit,
right,
and freshen up the flowers or whatever. But I'm not gonna fight over that. I'm grieving. And you want me to fight over where he get no.
Man. Dang. I mean, at the time, I was like, yo, this is crazy. I guess because, they was married and you're supposed to be as one. And then they was like, give us our son back. Like,
after he gone now.
Yeah, like, we ain't, we wasn't too keen on this whole situation anyway. Please return to sender.
I was like, that's what they want.
The energy, I don't have time to fight it.
That's tough.
Yeah, that's crazy. Just go ahead. We over here crying and boo-hooing and stuff, and you want to argue about where somebody going to... Just take them.
All right.
Just take them.
All right. Fifth question. What's your final meal?
Like if I know I'm going to die?
Yeah. Remember we was talking before, you was like, you ain't no prisoners had last meals?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So mine would be a lobster, mac and cheese, broccoli, and then probably cheesecake. Maybe have a plethora of desserts.
Okay.
All right, Simone, what's your last meal?
Macaroni and cheese, pizza.
Macaroni and cheese and pizza.
Apple juice.
Apple juice.
Chilled apple juice, please. Couple cubes in there. And for dessert, I don't know. Oh, warm chocolate chip cookies. If they not warm, I'm not going.
All right, Kai, what's your last meal?
I'm going to go with some potato salad, cabbage.
Turkey wings.
And turkey wings. That's right. Potato salad. Yeah, potato salad, cabbage, and turkey wings. Make sure you bring the vinegar, yo. I need the vinegar in the sauce.
You put vinegar up? Grow up.
What?
I used to do that when I was a young child.
Yeah, I'm sorry that your taste went the opposite way as you got older.
All right, bonus. Would you like to have dinner with Deion Sanders, Emmitt Smith, Derek Jeter, Allen Iverson, Barry Bonds, or LeBron James? Of course, I'm picking LeBron. I just love LeBron.
I love LeBron.
Love LeBron, and Savannah seems like a cool chick. So I'm going with LeBron. Kai, who you going with?
I guess at this point in life, I'm going with Deion. Because you went from being a superstar to now mentoring these kids and giving them hope.
Right.
And that's the one thing we need to be successful in life, hope, to know that you can do something. And he bring these kids from these HBCUs, and they come up here playing with the big boys for the most part.
Right,
and
right.
From our side of the situation, they don't think that HBCU kids can do anything.
Right.
So he giving hope, and I love people that pass out hope.
Right. And he's definitely doing it in appearing to be an unorthodox way, and I don't mean traditional as in unorthodox, but Very, very flashy. But that's been him his whole life or his whole career.
But at the end of the day, all he talks about is work ethic. Like you can dream it, you can do whatever, but you got to put the work in.
Right.
And he shows that, says that in any way he can.
Right.
That.
But sometimes that message gets lost because of the extra antics.
Mm-hmm.
So, but what you're saying is very true. Very true. He's doing a great job. Great job. Simone, who you picking?
Everybody, so I can ask for donations for my child.
We got a big table.
Girl, bye.
Yep.
And you know all of them
We all
got
love
there
the
through
kid.
hard work.
I'd be like, please, Mr. James,
Mr. James.
send a couple of these kids to summer camp.
Why not start your own? Why would you want them to donate to somebody else? I'm not even gonna. All right. Those are our questions of the day. So what y'all been up to?
Let me tell y'all.
It sounds like a story to
Right,
be told.
Let me tell y'all. So I went to Vegas.
Vegas?
Did you see my pictures? Did you send them? Oh, she didn't send it.
I did not show you thotty yachty pictures.
They was not.
You was starting?
No.
Hey,
said
starting
she
is fun.
Jamie said she was out there backing it up,
That's what you're supposed to do in Vegas.
acting a plum fool.
He must have saw my story.
That's what you're supposed to do in Vegas.
None of my pictures are like that. However, so I went to Vegas, right? First of all, I would never fly Frontier again. That was my first time.
Okay,
flying
Frontier.
No, absolutely not.
We'll get into that.
So, got there, and when I tell you I was excited when I first got there, was in Vegas,
Yeah.
and all airports are different. So I'm sitting there rolling my luggage and stuff, rolling it on the thing, and I was telling my best friend, I was like, you hear that? Rolling. She was like, shut up!
That tickles you, cracks me up. Go ahead.
Shut up! It's like, okay. So we get there, we called an Uber, and I was telling my friends, it was 4 of us that went, 3. So I was like, all right, y'all, when we get in this Uber, somebody get in first, I'm going to close the door and make sure the door open up because we too far away from family to be...
You gonna just check
So-
to see if the child safety lock is on.
First of all, it was dark. I already wear glasses. I can't see. So she got it, and I closed the door, and then she was like, what? Why would you do making a scene it was a mistake. Then I was like, I'm sorry. So she opened it up. We was clear.
Cut a whole
We was
plan.
clear. Did the front door too. I jumped in first, and my friend was like, I'm riding. She was like, I'm riding in the front seat. And I was like, no, you're not.
Oh, God.
So that was
That
cool.
person was thinking,
Right,
Probably.
That's a ride.
Probably. But he was laughing. It was a guy, he was laughing. So first time there. So I'm sitting there and I'm looking out the window and I don't know, I almost cried because I've always wanted to go. So I never went. So I saw all the lights when we was driving and I was like, look. So that was exciting. Then we stayed at the Strat. So then we get to the thing, right? And when I tell y'all, I was just like, because in front of the Strat, there was this big sign in lights that says Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh my gosh. So I'm thinking, that's we're now almost entering in, the strip is down that way.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh my gosh. So everybody took their phone out. We trying to take pictures of the thing in the car, in the Uber. So I'm the Uber guy's right here, and I'm like this, in front of his face, trying to take the pictures. Everyone was like, you got it, you got it, you got it. He was like, y'all want me just to stop right here so you can take the picture? So he stopped, he took the picture.
He was like, these chicks ain't never been
Nowhere. So I was like, oh my gosh. So we get out, we go into the hotel. So everything was fairly close. We walked to the Walgreens.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow. It was just a whole bunch of I almost cussed. Just a whole bunch of people. just standing there, right? Just selling right on the street. I said, got to be more careful. I said, what cops at? I said, you want to come get them?
It's legal.
I didn't know. They just, here you go, all in the open. I was like, wow, right in front of the gas station. I said, yeah, y'all want to walk on the other side of the street because if something go down, I don't want to get in the mix up. I just got here. So then we do that, whatever. We go to the Walgreens, get snacks and stuff. We go to the casino. I said, let me play a little something. That was the fastest $20 I ever lost. I said, no more. So then the next day we finally go to the strip, and I was just like, oh my gosh. But then as we walking on there, I'm like, it's kind of dull. It's not as bright as like I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
So that kind of made, like, I was happy to see everything, but I was just like, Times Square is definitely a little bit more brighter, like the lights, because on TV, I've only ever seen it on TV.
Let me say something. TV and people's videos definitely makes it look like glitz and glimmer.
Yeah, and it's not. It wasn't. So I was a little disappointed. And then, like, some of the places that we went to, like, I saw the water show. Yeah, I saw that. So that was cute. I was like, look at that. And then we went to the MGM again. That was the fastest $15 ever. But I won $1 back. But when we was there, their systems had got like tapped or whatever. How I forget the word. So every time we would win, when we hit like cash out, the attendants had to come because all the machines were crashed.
Mm.
So I was like, oh no, let's get out of here. So don't nobody swipe their card in here because they got stuff going on. So then we went on the next day. We went on a bus trip, pool party thing, $40, and I was like, okay, let's go, y'all. We can live there, like that. So we get on the thing, right? We supposed to stop at 3 places. We went to the Aria. Stayed there for like 45 minutes. The whole time we was there, we was waiting for food because we had to get up early in the morning.
So this is a pool party crawl? Like,
yes, on the bus.
Okay.
But we had to take the regular bus that you ride around town in to the Aria.
Okay.
Waited for the guy to come. He was late. So I said, got to be right. We thought we was in the wrong spot because all of our tickets said redeem at Fremont Street. So we thought we was in the wrong spot. So we all like, oh my God, we done missed the bus. We done made it. I said, yeah, this is crazy. So then we go. He finally came. We go to the Aria. We was only there for like 45, maybe 50 minutes. The whole time we were there, we was waiting for the food because they wouldn't we couldn't sit anywhere because all the seats reserved. Couldn't sit anywhere. So I was like, damn. So he was like, well, how much is it to sit down? Over $1,500 just to sit there. I was like, oh, y'all better stand up. Stand up. So then we ordered food. So that was stop 1. The second stop was the liquor store. He took us to the liquor store. What? Yes!
It's not a pool.
It's not.
That's why he's late.
Took us to the liquor store. So I was like, dang, we spent like 20 minutes in there talking about everybody need to use the bathroom, need to do that. Mind, he made us throw out all of like our liquor and all that stuff before we got on the bus.
No way.
Yes. Couldn't bring anything on the bus.
So is he getting a piece of that?
Probably. Because went to the Aria, that was stop 1. And we realized that after. Like when we was at the 3rd stop. And he was like, all right, y'all, this is it. Went to the liquor store. Then went to Montreal Bay. Is that it?
Montreal
Bay. It's all
Mandalay Bay.
Yes. Bay. Then we went there, and while he getting ready to he was like, make sure y'all drink. We had just came from the liquor store. Make sure y'all drink everything because they're not going to let you take it in here. People bought cases of stuff because we thought we was going to, not cake, but like a six pack, little individual thing because we thought we was going to 3 places, 2 more places after that. Don't leave anything on the bus. This is be our last stop. Here, this, that, and I was like, so we in the thing, and we bought a case, so it was 4, me and my friend, and then 4, me and the other 2 that was there. So we sitting there like, dang, drinking all this stuff, He was like, don't leave anything on the thing, blah, blah. And I was like, he just brought us here and dropped us off and just left us all the way at the end.
Yeah. Like, catch the bus all the way back
I
there.
had to catch the bus all the way back.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. So I'm sitting there, we walk into the thing, and I was like, well, where? I said, okay, we went to the Aria. I said, then we went to the liquor store, then we went to I said, that was the 3. So we paid for the bus ride. But then I was like, no, we probably paid to get in. That's what we paid for, to get the ride and to get in. But still, don't say 3 stops when one of them was the liquor store.
That was a whole scam.
Yes!
First of all, because he was late. Second of all, the next place you was only there long enough to get food.
Yes!
The liquor store, you already know.
That
so
was
the only
crazy.
place that was beneficial was the last place, which is always the
Stuck my little
one
feet
where
in
you
the
have
pool
food.
and, you know, got a
Now, we
little
would have been there all day and all night. That's insane.
$40 worth. No, it was.
That's insane.
And then we had to go all the way back. And then we went to Ruth Chris for dinner. That was the first time I've
Oh, y'all fancy.
Huh, you fancy.
Right,
Wow.
bro.
been there. When I saw that menu, I was like,
A la carte.
wow.
Everything.
I didn't never did it.
Ah.
So I said, wow. I'm sitting. I said, oh.
Right. Ooh,
$40.
The mashed potatoes.
$40, $15.
Show enough.
$15. I said, $40 for a crab cake? I said, got to be. I said, how big are they? I said,
Wow,
wow.
in Vegas, so I don't know if I would trust that.
I had ordered, my bill was $48. And I got the
What,
appetizer.
salad?
No. I got the appetizer of the crab cakes, which was $2. I got 2 of them. So I was like, okay. And
Wait, two crab cakes?
then- yes.
Okay.
And it was probably about maybe this big.
Okay.
But then somebody else had got the real, like the meal.
Yeah.
That was like $45.
Yeah.
And I looked at theirs, I was like, these are the same size, and you just got one extra one. And then I got a side of cream spinach. I said, got to be more careful.
You got
$15.60. I know, and water.
And you got water?
And water.
crap.
Man, y'all supposed to share y'all size, so you just everybody get size. And you
That
just,
shit ain't big enough for no beef
No.
sharing.
And it
Big
was.
enough to
The
be
side was
shared.
big.
Yeah.
Yes, the side was big. And I did share it, but then my friend, she had got the sweet potato fluff.
Yeah.
But I ate it, and then I was like, oh my god, it had like pecans on top. And I was like, dang, give me a rude. The whole dinner, we got to go. Because I didn't even have my pecans on me.
You went all the way to Vegas and then
No, I had
you
switched
left
purses.
Oh.
So I was like, dang. So then we went there, and I was alright. I don't have to go back there again. So if anybody ever want to take me on a date, you don't have to go to Ruth Chris. I'm not that type of girl. I'm
that's
okay.
what's up.
And then, but there was this spot that was right next to the hotel.
Mm.
There was a little hole in the wall. It was like an Asian, Thai, all American food, and it had a casino inside of it. I was like, wow, all in one. And they had the best crab rangoon I've ever had.
Mm.
It was so good. Some of them times, them hole in the wall places be really good. It was
They
really
do.
good. And then and that I don't feel like I have to go back anytime soon. Like I could wait another 3, 4, 5 years,
Yeah.
maybe. But I just feel like it's overhyped, just because I didn't expect the lights to be dim and not as bright. Like Times Square is 10 times brighter.
Yeah.
But I was just like, wow. And I saw that cup, the Paris ball, the blue ball,
I can't.
the blue Paris ball, guys.
Mm-hmm.
What? The big.
The Paris that has the Eiffel Tower.
Yes, and there's a ball. It's a cup.
Oh, the spear at
Yes.
the dome. I mean, at
It's
the
a-
convention center. Or
No.
where they have the basketball games.
Not that. I know. I saw that, but I'm not talking about that. It's
okay.
it's a ball that says Paris.
Oh,
on
I don't
it.
know about that.
What?
Yeah.
I
It's
saw
something
it.
new since the last time I went.
And cause it's been there. My mom used to have to go there for conventions and stuff. When we lived in New York. And she had bought me back this ball. It's a cup,
Okay.
and it says Paris on it, and it's actually a building that's there, like a thing that's there. Yeah. And I saw that, and I was excited about that, and I was like, okay, this is cute.
So, top 3 things of why you wanted to go to Vegas from the rip.
The lights. That was it. That's nice. I wanted to just stand at the strip and see all of the lights. And I did that. I stood at the top because you know you gotta walk up the steps, go over and do all that. So I stood at the top of the steps and I saw the lights on both sides and I was like, all right.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
There were two other things. There was just the light.
Just the lights.
Just the lights.
Just the lights.
Yeah, just the lights.
And it wasn't giving what I thought. I had a good time though. Like I had fun.
Yeah.
But it just, me personally, you know, I wanted to see the lights. That was it.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't giving.
Yeah, that's how I felt when we went to New Orleans. And I don't know that we just didn't
I want to go there too.
go to the right area. But when we went to, what's it called?
Bourbon Street.
Bourbon Street. I wasn't like
Really?
impressed. And there was a dude there. He was just stuff all over him. I was like, this is like, I don't know. Maybe I just didn't get the energy the time that we went, cause it was, it was packed. It was people to people. We seen the kids playing the instruments and everything.
Aww.
Like live band. So, I don't know. I guess I got the experience. It was like 3 things I can't remember, but it was like the band and like 2 other things. I went, I guess Bourbon Street maybe something else that happened. That it was like if you go to New Orleans, this is the things that you experience.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was.
Did you have like the beignets?
We did
Yeah,
everything.
we
The
was together.
beignets. Took a little cruise on the boat. Had the
So the bayou.
bayou. I don't know.
Like the crocodiles and stuff.
We did not. We saw one. Actually, we went to art museum.
Yep, they sure did.
Walking over the bridge, and I said, "Yo, that's a
In the water.
in the water."
Stop.
Listen, walking quietly. Cause I said, "This Joker jump
Jump
up."
up.
Yes. Yes.
Was it like a tall bridge or it was like one of them?
No, just
Just little joints.
yeah.
We
Stop.
Yes.
You was scared because I said I'm not going.
Well, you already in it, and you just happen to notice them.
Yep. I said, I'm walking very
I'd have
quiet.
been lightheaded in that moment. Oh God.
Yes. Yes. And then we saw, was it a goose? Is that what it was? It opened up. Was that a goose?
Peacock.
No,
No, it was a large
swan.
Swan.
Yeah.
Saw a swan. He did his whole, open wide,
Stop.
like all that.
I've never seen a swan in real life.
Yep. He was like cleaning himself, and then he opened up, and I was like, "Do it again." Because of course you're not ready, right? I was like, "Do it again, do it again." Yeah.
Wow.
Like so, we did a bunch of stuff that like checked off the list, but it
Yeah.
was just like,
It wasn't what you
oh,
thought.
okay.
I want to go there, and we're going to Houston in April.
Mhm.
Oh, now she want to go to Houston.
I'm excited for that, but I ain't gonna get too excited because Vegas kind of let me down. I had fun. I did have fun, but it just kind of let me down. And at the end, our last day,
Yeah.
I found a machine that I liked. Won $13.
Oh, look at
period.
you.
But then I lost it, so it worked out. I didn't go home with anything.
What y'all going to Houston for?
Just to go. I don't think the girls that we went with, they never went either.
You might know y'all done found a little travel crew.
That's it.
Yeah.
Here I am.
Listen, I wonder how many gonna be left after the Houston trip. You know what they say, you get together, you come back enemies. Y'all lasted y'all first trip. That's what's up.
It was fun. I mean, it wasn't a bad time.
That's good. Alright, Kai, what you been up to?
Chilling. I think. I don't really know. Working. Went to Houston.
What you went to Houston for?
You know what I went to Houston for? Went to go see the Beyonce concert.
You part of the Beehive.
Part of the Beehive.
Y'all see
Wish
that
I
show
could have
Swarm?
been the part of the Beehive.
Yeah, why they say Blue got her own? It's called Ivy League. That's her beehive.
All right.
That's okay. That's clever.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I watched a video on TikTok from like her first show that she was dancing in to the last show.
Mhm.
That girl was
Improved a lot.
getting it. She was.
The whole lot.
Yeah.
I said, "Go ahead, girl." Yes.
It's so like it touches my heart to see Beyonce see her do that, and she's like, that's my bloodline. That's true facts. Yeah, it's such a touching moment for me. So how was the concert?
You know the concert was dope.
Listen, you and I are two different people.
Dancing.
So I want to hear your perspective.
The concert was amazing for me. I had a great time. The vibe was super dope. Especially when she was like, "I love you, Houston." They went bananas.
I love you, Houston.
It was a great show. The energy was definitely there. Them LED bracelets stole the show for me.
Why that's still a show? Do you not remember we went to see Oprah? We had the same.
Yes, we did, but that was too. It's not the same. It was the same, but it wasn't the same. It was Oprah, yes, it blinked some, but this was to the beat while everybody jamming, and this was super dope, changing colors. It just added to it, and she already out here shaking it. Then Megan came out and shook it. It was just a lot.
Quite frankly, I'm glad that we wasn't closer, because I didn't want to hear all that you just said. That would have been like.
I kept it to myself because you didn't want to hear it at Monica, so I calmed it down. Calmed it down.
Yes, I was like, I'm glad we don't have better seats because this girl, oh gosh, she would have been leaning in all night. Did you see that? Did you see that?
That's okay. I just thought it to myself.
Oh my goodness. Well, we didn't have anybody throw up besides. That was a plus.
That was a J. Cole concert.
Wait, let me tell you. So we went to the restaurant, one of the restaurants on TikTok where they have the big mimosa glasses.
Yeah.
And apparently, if it is your birthday and you finish it in 10 minutes, you get it for free.
Why they give them that 10 minutes?
So,
they will hurt themselves.
Right. And it's for like $45. You're right. So this girl, not part of the group that we was with, this girl and her friend came in, and you, the birthday person, can only drink it. It was her actual birthday. It has to be your actual birthday for you to do the challenge. She did it, drank it in the 10 minutes, and not even a minute after, she threw up right in front of. And I said, I'm glad I'm done eating because I'd have been beyond upset. I'm ready to go.
You'd have recouped my whole check.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
Oh, y'all didn't go. Was that Miami? Now, what's the heart attack place? Is that Vegas?
Yeah, it's Vegas. It's at Fremont Street.
Heart attack.
Yeah. It's a restaurant. What is it? Is it called Heart Attack?
Something like that, where they put you in like a doctor like robe thing, and you get
like you at the hospital.
Yeah, you get.
And they spank you. Oh. Yeah, and all the food is like huge, so that's hence why it's called Heart Attack something Heart Attack. Y'all ain't hear about that?
What?
Everybody go there when they go to Vegas.
By the time we was at Fremont Street, I was already going. I was already off my rocker.
Yeah, did you zip line? Not hell no.
No.
Did y'all do any activities?
I couldn't say I watched because I was going.
Twisted.
I didn't watch. I didn't experience that for them. But they did take part in that. We did go there. We went to this karaoke bar, and the lady was like, if we make the shot, we'll give you a shot. So I was like, oh, I want to play. So I'm standing in line waiting, didn't win. So I was like, yeah, okay. But I was already tired. I was sleepy, drunk, hungry. Falling asleep in the casino. We was waiting for them. Yes. Cole got so many videos of me. I was knocked out.
Wow.
I was knocked out. But that pizza, that was good. The pizza that was there was really good.
Y'all ever rode a bull? Like the fake mechanical?
Yeah. Not there, but
yeah. What was that experience?
I rode it in Smyrna. Yeah.
I wanna do it.
It's just hard getting up there.
Yeah.
When I rode it, my ex had to help me get up there, and almost cussed. He threw me over it. He threw me over it, and then finally I got on it, and I think I might have stayed on for like maybe 10
So
seconds.
do they got like a string that you?
It's you hold on to it, and then it goes, and the people see you staying on there for a long time, and they whip it all over the place, and you just fall right on.
All right. Does anybody else? Does anybody have anything they want to add? Anything they've been watching? All right. Thank you guys for listening to our podcast. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't hesitate to share our podcast with your loved ones. You can check out our next podcast of Tits and Giggles here on YouTube. Thank you to our subscribers, old, new, and potential positive thoughts. And we're out.